Alright YouTube, what is going on? It's Hightower 5000 here today, bringing you episode number 21 of Road to Max. Now, I've started using OBS now to record instead of what I was using before, Microsoft Encoder, so go ahead and tell me if there's any problems. There shouldn't be. The screen is going to look a lot more spread out, because I can actually use my main screen for this. There's one or two changes that is coming to the series. Now, today I don't really have any plans. Obviously I'm going to get some levels, but we're going to go ahead, and I think we're very close to an agility level actually now. I still need to go ahead and do this pillars, not at all sure what they're called, but I really just absolutely love the AFK agility method. There's a full video on my channel, but basically last night I was back home, so I couldn't actually get level, so that's why I got very close to level, because I used my laptop. At home my laptop isn't very good, unfortunately. I want to probably get a new one before or during the summer for Runefest anyway, but the AFK agility method is just absolutely wonderful. I was just watching a movie with my family and was able to do the AFK agility method no problem. So I'll just very quickly run you through it. You'll probably know it though. Just stand there, line this tree up roughly like this, and you can just sit there with your mouse bang in the middle of the screen and you'll continuously go round. Makes it very easy. I know one or two people that use auto clickers on this method as well actually. Don't know if they've been caught or not, mind you. Obviously auto clicking is not allowed in the game, but it is. This method definitely allows you to do that anyway. I would never auto click. I've never done anything that has made me cheat at all in RuneScape. I'm not a cheater. I believe in playing the game fairly, and I don't really like any of these like auto clickers or third party softwares or anything like that. But I was just doing this and I'm actually getting loads of XP. I'm not at all sure what the exact XP rate per hour is, but it is very good. It's probably the best agility in the game, to be honest. And I mean, you can easily do this while watching a movie, which I was doing last night for example, or you can easily go and do it on something else. And the thing is, you can quite easily minimise your screen down into a corner or something like that, or go ahead and just do it on an absolute rubbish machine. Maybe even play this on your phone actually and do it this method. It's just that easy. Anyway, so that's me now 2k away from 84 agility. Not really aiming for much for agility. I guess I want to get to 86 because I've started using Curadel's Dungeon now. There's a shortcut in there that I could use. There's also one at level 90 I believe as well. So those are two things that I'm aiming for at the back of my mind. I just need to make time for agility, because agility is very easy, it's just very slow, very much like runecrafting. And I made a lot of time for runecrafting. As you know, I'm aiming for level 91 so I can start doing double nats for a video, which I've started making that video. However, that video is going to take a very long time to make, because that is going to be my overall Golden Gnome submission. So I want to make it as perfect as possible. That's going to take quite a long time, but it's a money making guide which isn't involving combat basically. So expect that probably by the end of the month. But yeah, I just need to make time for agility. This method is just so easy. I'm surprised actually. I don't know if they actually built this course with this in mind or not actually, and maybe when someone discovered it they were maybe going to change it. I'm surprised they maybe left something like this in actually, because agility I know is supposed to be a slow skill, but this makes it a lot easier anyway. Right, I'm 97 XP away actually, so I will get level halfway around this obstacle course. I was expecting, I'll probably get it after this wee obstacle here actually. I quite like it as well because it's a mountain, a cathedral. It's not like all the other agility courses in the game, but there we go. That is the level, which is pretty good. Unfortunately I have to go all the way around the course actually, you can't just like leave halfway through it. But 84 agility, and that's now my total as well, coming up for 300 as well, so I'm only 16 levels away, and saying that 16 levels at my stage isn't easy to get, but I've got quite a few levels that I'm close to right now. I'm probably going to go and do some smithing as well. I want to talk about protein bars, because I managed to get some of them on this spins the other day as well, which is pretty nice. And I'm not at all sure really what other levels we got. I still need to go ahead and do some divination and also do some dungeoneering today as well, so that's probably my plan for today. Right now, or these past few days, I've not actually been bored of RuneScape 3. What I want to go ahead and do, is there anything new here? Probably not, no. I've managed to go ahead and write out Troll Romance I think as well. I need to go ahead and do that quest. It's quite an easy quest actually, won't take too long. I've also started writing out Do No Evil, and I've been meaning to do that for ages, but I've not got round to it. So it is quite an easy quest, as you can see. There's not much requirements, and that's my aim as well. Probably do this 20k at some point as well, but you probably don't want to see that. Anyway, so I've hopped over to World 2 now, just because I know that this world always seems to have forges. So I managed to get myself 250 of these protein bars on this Wheel of Fortune. These bars are actually really good. They're quite OP. Smithing's a very expensive skill. At least now that I've got 88 though, I can do adamant plate bodies, and adamant plate bodies are only about a 10 GP loss per XP, whereas I was having to do mithril before and they were about probably, you're looking at 15-20, so that's a lot more XP. But as you can see, for one of these I'm getting like 510 XP, so off this alone I'll get like 125k I think, if that math is correct, which it is. So that's going to be a lot of, in a sense, free XP, which is great. I very rarely get these. I usually save these up for double XP weekend, but I can't see another double XP weekend coming probably till maybe Runefest time, I'm guessing, and that's a good... Runefest hasn't even been announced yet, so imagine that'll be September, October. I really actually want to see the announcement for that, because I'd really like to go to that. But very close to level now, so I guess I will just go ahead and continue smithing. Alright, so it should be just this now, I don't know, 2 more to go. But overall, this is a great method as well, because it takes, like, you can do 60 at once, and I think that's like 4 minutes of AFK time, so you'll have to click every 4 minutes, which just makes this very OP. Unfortunately though, if you ever are going to get protein bars, then you're not going to get a large amount. I think the maximum you get is maybe 250 at once, which is what I got. But if you save them up over time, I guess, and for a double XP weekend, you could rack through them. You could get such a fast amount of smithing XP, it'd be unreal. In saying that, smithing can be very fast actually, but obviously it can be very expensive. Alright, so we're just about to go ahead and start on prayer. I now just need to go ahead and get this hunter level up very quickly. I'm only like 1.6k away. Hoping for someone to drop down a box trap or something hunter related anyway. Now I've already actually got some of my daily gathering limit for today, but I was going to wait until I recorded anyway to go ahead and get the last bit. Now again, as I said, I've not trained hunter since probably like level, I don't know, maybe like 64, 65, and this just shows you how OP this method is. Now I've not collected my daily gathering limit in a few weeks, to be honest. As you know, I've not really been playing Runescape 3 too much, but it just shows you how OP this method is. If there was no like daily gathering limit, or for hunter anyway, I probably wouldn't have like 1.5 million of this XP. I would be away down at probably maybe level 70 to 75, down at that area anyway. So I'm very fortunate these are in the game, but it just shows you actually how overpowered these things are, and how much you should really take advantage of them every single day. I don't really tend to go ahead and extend my daily gathering limit, just because I'm not that encouraged to go ahead and train hunter, but I do want to get to 89, because that's when you get, I think, skeleton trompas, and they seem quite easy to catch, and they seem quite a good method to 99. Anyway, it doesn't look like anyone wants to drop a box, unfortunately. It doesn't look like I actually have in my bank the materials to make it either. Boxes are probably actually the most in demand here. Maybe the farming herbs one as well, they're quite in demand. I suppose myths are quite in demand as well actually, so I guess there's a lot of things in demand. Like if for example you're not level 77 mining, then you're going to be wanting myths for days. That's what I used to do, and that's actually quite a good overall mining method, is coming here before you're level 77 and get access to 11 rock caverns, is coming here and just mining mithrils, because mithrils takes up very little of your daily gathering limit and gives good amount of XP for mining. Hey, there we go, there's finally a box trap, so here we go, here's the level. Don't know if I actually unlock anything new at 84 anyway. I'm not really bothered about Hunter, as you know. I don't think Hunter is the best skill in terms of how it was actually made. Like, it was brought into the game, it wasn't one of the original skills that came out. Not at all sure when it was brought out, but it is a relatively newer skill in the terms of like the levels and the skills that have came out. I do just think it's way too repetitive. They need to sort of change it up a little bit. Now I know they obviously have the when you lay down all your traps, sometimes it captures, sometimes it doesn't capture, but that just makes me frustrated more than anything. It doesn't really make me encouraged to continue training it, or it just discourages me if anything, because I get pissed off when things fail. So it doesn't look like anyone else. Oh, someone else does want to put a box trap down actually, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this daily gathering limit, and then we're probably going to head back to Elf City to get prepared to do some prayer. Right, okay, so this is my setup. As you can see here, got my 2 clean herbs which I need for my altar, teleport tabs to my house which we'll probably need to buy a lot more of them, and also got myself 25 dragon bones. Now I need to have a teleportation method as well, which I need to set up with my preset. Going to use the Ring of Kinship because that's very close to the bank and it's unlimited teleports as well. So if we can go ahead and withdraw this now. I'm not at all sure, I think there probably is ones closer. I think the Top Kit Cell, there's a closer teleport to a bank there which is unlimited. Obviously Castle Wars is right beside the bank, but that ring does degrade and know that I would forget to replenish it. Right, anyway, so now that preset is totally saved, I can go ahead and start training some prayer. Not at all sure how much XP you do get per inventory. I think it was about 6k you got, which is pretty god darn awesome. Now I've got my altar right beside my home teleport portal or whatever it is. I've got it right beside here. It should be, it's not this room there actually, it's one of my portal rooms. It's over here, so I guess if I want to be more efficient, I'd move it to one of them rooms there. However, I'm not actually that bothered, to be honest. I'm not going to be maximising. I obviously want to get as much XP as possible per hour, but I'm not going to be focused on this. Like when I am training prayer, I probably will be doing something else at the same time, like watching videos or something like that. So I guess this is where my prayer training begins. Right now I've got a tiny wee bit of bonus XP to get through, however that's very quickly going to run out. And then from there I guess the grind begins. Not at all sure how long or how much XP you get per hour. I've got a feeling you roughly get about a K bones done per hour. I think you can get a bit more, but at my rate it'll probably be about a K per hour. That means 250k per hour, which is a long way to go because we need to get the best part of about 8 million XP, 7.5 I guess. So if you're doing 250k an hour, that's going to take quite a long time, but it is going to be worth it anyway. But I'm not going to absolutely rush it. I'll probably do a little bit of this skill, then a little bit of that skill, what I usually tend to do anyway. So as you can tell, there's been a wee bit of time that has passed if you're looking at the clock. I don't know if actually people follow the clock or not, but the method so far is going quite well now. As I said, a week well has passed. I'm going to have my dinner. I tried to go on GTA, but my PlayStation for some reason would not connect to PlayStation Network. Not at all sure if PlayStation Network is down or not, but unfortunately I couldn't go ahead and get online. So I was like, you know what, let's just go continue some prayer while editing this video. I realised at the start of the video I probably said Road to Max episode 21, whereas this is episode number 22, so I do apologise about that. But we're about to get our first level here actually. Not at all sure what trip this is, but we're only 4k away, and I know I do get just under 6k per inventory, which is quite nice. Overall, this is going to take me a very long time to do. I mean, I'm thinking about it's going to probably take me the best part of 25 to 30 hours to go ahead and go through all these bones, but it will be worth it in the end. And as I said at the end of the last clip, I will break it up. And there we go though, there is level 78. Doubt I get anything new at 78, I'll wait till I finish off this inventory. I guess I really need to do a Temple of Sensidin quest, which I'm not at all sure what the requirements are for that quest. Oh yeah, so you have a new prayer, but the Temple of Sensidin. Let me have a look here. Yeah, so Curse of Arov, which I actually need to do anyway for the new special quest, whatever the Varrock one's called again. Dimension of Disaster. I need to do that for that quest anyway. Kudos, I think I've got about 90 kudos so far for the medium Varrock diary set as well. But some of the prayer rewards, some of the quest rewards, that's 200,000, isn't it? Jesus Christ, yeah, that's really worth doing. So can imagine a quest like that's probably not going to be too easy, so I'm going to look that up anyway. And that's probably going to wrap this video up here actually, so tell me if you like the length of this sort of video. Now I only got 3 levels in this video, but this is all from the one day. So next time when I come on to play Runescape 3 I can probably just do a video by day. It does turn out I'm quite close to quite a few levels, actually very close to a mining level, only 53k away. 184k away from that. You might be like, oh, 184k is quite a lot, but in terms of speeding I can do that in 45 minutes easily now. And I guess I'll get some more levels close to levels as well for the next time. Tell me if you like this format though or not. I realise I didn't do any dungeoneering or divination, but I never do. I've been putting that off for like a month now, honestly. Tell me if you like this though or not. Tell me what I should do, what not, because I'm just trying to make it a little bit different. That's when I put 3 levels in, and I think I did make this episode different, so just tell me what you think. Anyway, that's all for this video, so thanks for watching. Please leave it a like rating, and I'm out. Adios. Again, thanks for watching. Please leave this video a like rating if you've not done so. Right, a little bit of a different outro. This is a video on my second channel which I just uploaded. This is basically my big city project where I'm going to be on Minecraft Creative and I'm going to be building a city. Quite obvious. The first video here was just showing the only building I've built so far, which is a stadium. Now my plan is to be uploading to this channel every few days as well as this channel. Over this weekend, yeah, I didn't totally manage to do that, but there was a video on my second channel, but not a lot of you actually know about my second channel, so I'm just telling you now. I've not really been uploading to it too often over the past like few months anyway, but that's going to change over the summer now that I've got some time off. Go over there, check the video out, link will be down in the description, and subscribe to that channel. There's going to be Minecraft and a few other games going up on that channel in the near future. Again, thanks for watching, and I'm out. Adios.